I think about the fact that a library is a place where it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your economic background, it doesn't matter your political persuasion, it doesn't matter your views about anything. It's for everybody. It encompasses. So I think a library is really almost a holy place because it's a special place where people come together. So I'm delighted. In fact, my husband proposed to me at the Boston Public Library. And that lasted 66 years. I'm Connie Morella, a very proud citizen of Bethesda, Maryland. I moved to Bethesda like half a century ago. And I moved from Rockville. I'd lived in Silver Spring, but Bethesda became my home. At that time, I was teaching at Montgomery College, a community college, which I still advocate as being affordable, accessible, and flexible, something we can be very proud of. And that's when I was appointed to a commission for women in Montgomery County, where we looked around in terms of equity for women. I was elected president of the commission and found that there was not equity in employment, there was not equity in education, there was not equity in credit. And so I must say, I then became more involved with the political scene. So my political life really began in Bethesda, knocking on doors, learning about the community, appreciating its education, appreciating its outdoors, the environment, and all of the activities. When I think about being in the state legislature and then having the opportunity to go to Congress and then to go to Paris, I think about some of the things we need to change. I've always felt that you had to include women in terms of opportunities and into the system, and they will help to make a difference, and they have. But then I thought about the fact that when I ran for Congress, I was in the state legislature, and it wasn't for a few years after that that somebody said, you know, I'm doing a report on you, and you know you're the only woman who has gone from the state legislature in Maryland to the federal Congress? You must be kidding. There must have been people along the way, but that was valid, that was true. I really feel that women in government make a difference. We work hard. We very often bring a perspective that had not been thought about, you know, by virtue of the men. And so I've always encouraged it. But when you look at when I was elected and we had altogether out of 535 people, we had like 24 women. You think we have improved now significantly, threefold, and maybe more than that. We still need to go further. You know, George Washington, he had to write rules of civility and decent behavior. Rule number one, I think, is appropriate. When in the company of others, act with respect for those who are present. And if you can do that, you're going to have many rewards.